Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and this is going to be another part of my Let's Talk series, and it's going to be a continuation of the priming section. I did upload an eyelid primer video, so this one's a continuation. It's going to be both lips and face priming. So let's get started with that. Basically, I want to talk to you about, I guess we'll start with lips. It's important to moisturize your lips a lot of times, especially in the winter, because your lips can get chapped, and especially if you're not drinking a lot of water, and they're not moist enough, they will chap, and let's face it, it looks gross when you try to put lipstick on and you have like skin flaps on your lip. It's not that pretty. So this is something that I wanted to talk to you about. This can also happen in the summer, especially when a lot of us have been out the beach or the pool tanning. They do get dry with the sun, and they do get wind chapped with the wind. So just want to talk about a few things like that. Let's see. So the purpose of priming your lips, you don't have to go out and buy like a fancy lip primer. You can just use everyday stuff that you might even already have. For example, my favorite right now is the Soft Lips Coconut Cream. And I also have the EOS Lip Balm. I think it's in my purse. I don't want to go get it. But just applying this right before you put on lipstick or lip gloss can do a world of justice. And lip balms especially. Even what a lot of people don't even think of as a primer would be a lip liner. This is more so to grab onto the color of the lip shade you're using. But I'll go ahead and touch into those, like what those are for. So the benefits of priming your lips, it allows your lips to get moisturized, especially when you're not drinking a lot of water, to where this is a primary source of moisture for your lips. It allows for smooth and even application of lip products, like I said. It's an easier surface to work on. It's like, you know, try picturing rubbing, you know, sandpaper against concrete. You know, it's not an adhesive surface. It's not going to work well. It's going to conflict, you know, the surfaces. So basically, you know, when you put on something moist, it allows for easier gliding on your lips when you apply your lip gloss or lipstick. Let's see, it also prevents the visible fine lines and creases on your lips. A lot of lipsticks nowadays, they settle into those fine lines. Just taking an extra 2 seconds and putting lip liner or a lip gloss over, not a lip gloss, I'm sorry, a chapstick or lip balm will help create an even layer, so that way when you go ahead and put your lipstick or lip gloss on, it won't settle into those creases, and that makes an overall beautiful look. Let's see. One of the things I notice is I love the Clinique lip glosses and the MAC lip glosses, but they're pretty sticky. And I find that if I put on a chapstick beforehand, it kind of looks like a cigarette, right? No, I don't smoke. When you put a chapstick on before, it kind of decreases the stickiness because it's not just tacking onto your lips, it's tacking on to the lip balm, and it's helping it more easily to glide. Wow, that's hard to say pretty fast. So that's what I found. Like, some of my lip glosses were so unbearable that I couldn't even use them anymore, which is a shame because they cost money. You know, lip glosses cost money, and you know, to not be able to use them because you don't like the texture or the feeling of them, that's pretty tough. You know, like, you know, why not? Sorry, the camera's shaking. You know, to not use something that you spent money on. So I found that helps out a lot when you prime your lips with like a lip balm beforehand. Let's see. It also helps to capture the color and pigmentation. That is true for lip liners. This is just a natural lip liner. This will help with nude colors. Also, what else is good for capturing pigmentation? It's concealer. A lot of people don't even think about that, but if you were to apply a creamy concealer on your lips, especially if you're doing a nude lip, you want to neutralize the color of your lips. Everybody has different tones of colors to their lip. Some more pigmented than others, but those that have highly pigmented lips don't get to benefit from having a nude lip, which is totally in season right now. So my advice to those people are lip balm and concealer are going to be your friends, because that's going to totally nude out your lip. And even if you want to put on a bright color, but you know, the colors in the tube change based on their lip color. So by concealing with the concealer, that does help out to nude out not only nude out your lip, but it also helps to get a more accurate color from tube to your lips, and to kind of, you know, to have a good mirror of those colors. So that's one way. Let's see. And a lot of these have SPF protection. Like this one has SPF 20, and that's good for those, especially in the summertime when we're out at the beach, out at the pool, or just running around and doing everyday tasks, you know. It's good for us to have SPF protection on our lips because they do get some wear and tear with the wind and sun that we don't even think of. Just because we don't feel a sunburn doesn't mean things are not getting damaged, you know. So that's another good reason to use it. Oh, it also prevents feathering and bleeding of lipsticks. That is more said for the lip liner. So when you line your lips and fill in your lips, it's going to hold that color more. So you're not going to have that line right here whenever you're drinking a cup and your lips bend over and touch. It's not going to create that line. If you use a good lip liner, it's going to hold on to that, and it's going to create like a barrier that doesn't allow that lipstick to move. So that's it for the lip section. Now I'm going to move on to the face priming. So the importance of face priming, not only is it going to create, it creates an even canvas for you to work on. It's going to smooth out anything that you have on your face. Basically, it's again that concrete with the sandpaper effect, okay? You want to have a smooth texture to work with so that your foundation has a good adhesive to stick to, and also it gives you the perfect coverage. So your moisturizer is going to do just what it says, you know, your priming. It's going to moisturize your face, and it's going to eliminate any dry spots, and it's going to prevent dry spots too. The more you moisturize your face, the better your skin turns out. So the moisturizer I use is the Clean and Clear Morning Glow Moisturizer. It's like this, and it has SPF 15 in it, which is also a good point because you want to make sure your skin is getting, it's not the highest SPF you could use on your face, but you want to make sure you're getting some coverage on your face. So yeah, and this one is a really good one. I find in the winter I always get dry spots like right here. And if you're using like a Max Mineralized Skin Finish or any kind of powder, you're going to notice that the powder is going to cake right in those areas, and that's not really nice looking. You know, it feels like someone needs to really use the sandpaper on your face to smooth it out, and that doesn't feel pretty good, I bet. So moisturizers do serve a purpose for priming, and it is a good priming step. So this could be used as a primer because it does create an even canvas on your skin, and it does allow the foundation to glide on easier. So what else? Okay, I said the SPF protection. And some foundation primers do claim to minimize pores. So for some of you that don't have a pore enlargement problem, then this is probably not something that, you know, you would benefit from, but it will prevent pores from enlarging. So like for example, I have the Rimmel Fix and Perfect foundation primer. I use this every day. It is my favorite foundation primer. It's found at the drugstores. It's about $7. This thing lasts me for months. I use a wide variety of foundations. I have cream foundations, I have mousse foundations, liquid and powder, and mineral powder. And this works for every single thing, and it does such a great job at, like I said, smooths over my skin. And it almost does give me like a better complexion. It kind of evens out anything I have, because I do have some redness, and I feel with that it does take that problem away. And it does claim to minimize pores. I have a problem with large pores right in these areas, and I've noticed that over time, with of course proper cleaning methods and hygiene, that they have minimized. So whether or not it's to say Fix and Perfect has done it, I'm not too sure, but regardless, it looks like it's contributed some. I already talked about the even and smooth application of your foundation. It does help allow your foundation to stay on longer. So a lot of these foundations claim to be long lasting, but that all depends also on your daily activities, whether you work outside or you're always doing something that requires you to sweat off your makeup. It also take into account, you know, what your moisturizing methods are. You know, I typically do the moisturizer in the morning, and then before my makeup I put on the primer. And that does help my makeup to last a long time, because I don't like to touch up my makeup. I like to put it on once, and the only touch up I like to do, even if I even decide to do it, is lipstick or lip gloss. So if something's, you know, if I can do whatever I can to keep my makeup on all day, I'm gonna do it. I'm like that kind of person that I want it to look good when I put it on, and when I go to bed I want it to still look presentable in case I change my mind. Oh, I don't feel like going to bed at midnight, I want to go to a friend's house, you know, just stuff like that. So it does help foundation stay on longer. It also, for primers, like for me, I do have that problem with large pores, and this does help to prevent the makeup from setting into those pores, which is not a pretty sight when you're wearing foundation and all of a sudden you see like your pores are like magnified because the foundation has settled inside of them. That's not a good look. And it's only natural that when you have a surface and it starts to concave like that, anything you put over it is going to fall into that concaveness. But the primer, the purpose of that primer is to kind of create an even layer, and it's going to go over that concave, and it's going to create a barrier. So when you apply your foundation over that, say here's our primer, and our concaveness is down here, but the primer sealed it. So when you put that foundation on, it's going to create just an even area, and it's not going to settle in. So you get that flawless makeup look. And yeah, I think that's about all I have for you. I hope this video was helpful. I know it really helped me when I started watching YouTube videos, and I would research about certain things to kind of see, you know, what would benefit me and my makeup routine and look. And I hope this really helps out those of you that didn't know any of this stuff, or that, you know, clarified some things that some of y'all might have already known. There's a wide variety of primers out there. There's some from Palladio at Sally Beauty Supply. Revlon has one. It's a gel-like form, and it's I think it's called Beyond Natural. This is my favorite, beyond favorite drugstore primer, and this is my second bottle of it already, and it's lasted me so long. I use this every day, and it's lasted me a good 3 months or so. But I'm running out of time. My memory space on my camera is running low. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and yeah, I guess I'll talk to you all in the next video. Bye!